gotcha B, I gotcha B. L, I gotcha L, I gotcha L. L, I gotcha L, I gotcha L. Rock my body. Rock my body. B, I gotcha B, I gotcha B. L, I gotcha L, I gotcha L.
What's up, everyone? Please let me know how you're doing in the chat. As always, please hit that like button. The more likes that we get in a short period of time, the more people the algorithm will bring into the chat to come hang out with us and see what's going on. So take this time right now to hit that like button. Thank you so much, Cindy, for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan. What is up, everyone? All right, so this march is like a continuation of what we've seen. I don't even know what day it was. Monday or Tuesday. JFPK is Justice for Patrick Kimmons, I think his name is. I'm still not exactly sure what happened. I need to go read up on it. But what they're about to do is, I guess they're about to march up to another event going on, and they're going to demonstrate in the middle of the event. I'm not sure what the event is, but that's what it sounded like they were talking about when they were getting ready.
To be walking this path to go his name.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
We are all privileged enough to be doing this. So I want you all to give your 100% throughout the rest of this march. If you're here at this march, you should be chanting. We should not have to see people being quiet, walking with their head down. That's not what this is about. If you're not here to chant and give your all to Justice for Patrick Kimmons and to Letha, then take your ass home. But if you're out here, then be out here fully. When I say his name, I want you to say George Floyd. Say his name! George Floyd! Say
I'll see if I can find a better stream. I think Ninja's camera is dying. I don't know if this is why he's having these issues or what, but I'll see if I can find something else in the same area.
George
All right, just a moment. I found a stream that's a little bit more clear.
We will keep his name alive as long as we are alive. We will always... When do we want it? Now! What do we want? When do we want it? Now! If we don't get it, if we don't get it, if we don't get it, I said if we don't get it, when do we want it? When do we want it? When do we want it? When do we want it?
Here comes the rain. Hey, what's up, Newton? I'm doing good. How are you doing? I know I gotta get back to you. I seen your messages.
They put us down. There ain't no justice in this town. There ain't no justice in this town. Papa, Papa, don't you cry. Today is not my day to die. Today is not my day to die. Mama, Mama, can't you see?
Hey, thank you so much, MD, for your donation and all your support. I really appreciate you. What's up, Sarah? What's up, Deputy Dog?
Justice in this town. There ain't no justice in this town.
What's up, Steve Pence?
This town. Mama, Mama, don't you cry. Today is not my day to die. Today is not my day to die. Today is not my day to die.
You were a random JFPK. I hate to say this, but I didn't hear many voices on that. I stopped for a reason, so I just wanted to see if it was loud, and it wasn't. So, I got a problem with that. We need to be yelling, we need to be screaming, we need to be chanting. It's okay.
What's up, Original MW? I'm sorry at how awful I look, everyone. I'm waiting on my camera to come in the mail. Hopefully it's better than this one. I picked this one up at Walmart just to get me by. What's up, 69 a drummer? I'm doing good, and you know it's the same old stuff still going on. The numbers are getting bigger now that it's getting warmer out, but we'll see. See how spring goes. What's up, Mr. Mountain? I see the guy up front is armed. I have to keep an eye on them and do my best. Normally these people aren't armed, but I see that there's at least one person that's armed up front. So if I have to black screen it, just want you guys to know it's not my fault. That's YouTube's fault. I can't show any pew pew sticks while I'm live. The rules for live is different than the rules for upload. So if it black screens, that's why. I know it looks really ridiculous, but I'm trying to cover up this pew pew stick so I don't have to black screen the whole thing. Oh, there's two people that are armed. Hey, thank you so much, Smokey SGT. I really appreciate the donation and all the support. Yeah, Jamie, of course their beats have gotten better with their little drum section they got. All they do is stand around and play it all day. They better be good. They ain't got no excuse to not be. Yeah, there's two people carrying right now. I don't cover it unless you can clearly see it, because otherwise that could be anything. That could be anything. So for those that didn't hear when I said it earlier, they are on their way to another event that's going on, and they plan on showing up in the middle of this event and doing a demonstration. I don't know what the event is. I don't know if it's similar to what they believe in or if it's like an anti-protest deal that's about to happen. But that's what they were talking about when they were getting ready. For those of you that don't know, that guy right there with the camera stick, that's Ninja. That's who we normally watch when we are watching Portland. for you guys roasting this girl right here. That's not the same girl as last time. That other girl is there, that organizer or whatever, she's there, but that's not who this is right here with the braids. Little kid in the orange bow got about caught a backhand from the dude next to him. You guys are hilarious. What's up, virtual spot?
Range on the left there. Not getting caught at the range.
You guys are hilarious. This is how Antifa showers. Y'all are mean. You're just a bunch of mean hooligans. What's up, Kath? Hey, thank you so much, Chris L, for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan. Hey, thank you so much, Annie, for your donation and your support. I really appreciate you being here. Well, I appreciate it, Chris.
Drums are loud.
All right, I'm going to grab some coffee real quick. It'll be just a moment. Thank you so much, FTW Jester. I really appreciate the donation and the support. Thank you so much for being here.
These racist
brothers and sisters. This is what community looks like, my brothers and sisters. I said, this is what community looks like, my brothers and sisters. So to all the community that's outside of JFPK and that is simply looking into JFPK, this is what a revolution looks like. This is also what democracy looks like. This is a Black Lives organization. We are marching into George Floyd event. What you see is what you get. That's right. I said, what you see is what you get.
That's right.
You see a Black Lives organization that has been out here for 2 years. We are marching for justice. We demand justice. We will get justice. By any means necessary, we will get. And if you don't know exactly what's going on, let me tell you a little bit about my story. I lost my son in September 30, 2018. He was shot 9 times in the back. So what you see is what you get. This is BLM. And we are marching to justice and for justice. And we demand justice. And we will fight by any means.
Thank you so much, Smokey SGT and Trista, for the donations and all the support. I appreciate you guys.
We're marching! For justice!
For justice!
For our sisters!
For our sisters!
And our brothers!
We're marching
For justice!
for our siblings and our brothers. We're marching for justice for our aunties and our uncles. We're marching for justice for our fathers and our mothers. We're marching for justice for Patrick Kimmons. We're marching for justice. We're marching for justice for Patrick Kimmons. No justice and God don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice, then y'all don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice, then y'all don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice, y'all don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice, if we don't get no
Okay, so I just read up on the situation. So JFPK is Justice for Patrick Kimmons. That's a person that it's a black dude who's 27 years old. He was shot and killed by the officers in Portland back in 2018. Apparently he had shot someone, and the officers either were, I don't know if they were there, if they were called there, or how it all came down. But when the officers arrived, apparently he pulled a revolver out and pointed it at them, and they put 9 rounds into him. And then it was, I don't know if this it must have just happened, but they declared it a lawful shooting or whatever in self-defense of the officers. So that's what all of this is about. That's who Patrick Kimmons is. Hey, what's up, Gang of Four? For the people in the chat that keep saying, like, call animal control and stuff for the march, they don't do anything. Back in the summertime, when this was like a really big thing, lots of people would bring their animals, and the camera people would say, you know, if you don't like it, call animal control, because animal control is not going to do anything. Nobody in Portland is going to do anything. There's no authority in Portland that is going to do anything about kids being there. They're not going to do anything about dogs being there. They're not going to do anything about vehicles stopping traffic or whether or not they got permits or nah. You know who these people are? No one's going to stand up against them. They're allowed to do whatever they want. It's unfortunate, but I see this all the time. So, yeah, although it may be hard to watch for some people to see animals and kids in these conditions, this happens all the time, and nobody does anything about it. It's usually not a big deal unless you start seeing tear gas and all this other stuff, but, I mean, at one end of the line, you got people who feel it's necessary to be armed, and then on the other side of the march, you got dogs and children. So you can't really tell how the situation's going to go, but they're prepared for anything, right? Whether they're going to have recess or a shootout, they got it covered. They're totally covered. So that's all I got. I don't got nothing else. So I wonder if they just met up with this other event going on, and that's why they stopped. Because like I had mentioned earlier, they were talking about something else that was going on, and that's where all of these people were marching to do a demonstration in the middle of another event. But the way everyone appears to be getting along with each other, I assume they're all for the same cause. I wasn't sure if they were going to be like rival protesters or not, but because I don't see people shoving phones in each other's face, I assume they're there for the same cause.
I'll catch up on the comments here in a second.
No, Larry, I'm not Jonathan Davis from Korn. I wish. I'd be a lot cooler.
Every day, noon to 2, right here. Holding it down. I got an idea for a thing I'm going to add to my Twitch stream soon, since it can do with all the rewards and stuff. It's going to be fun. It might involve some burning action.
My check.
No, Deputy Dog, I can't sing. That's why I'm a rapper, is because I can't sing. I wish I could sing. If I could sing, I would do some sort of like...
Okay, come over here to this side of the street, please.
Can't have that pew pew stick on the screen.
And we're going to just JFPK is going to stand over here and just take up this side of the lane.
Just give me a second.
I need for JFPK to look in. And I need for you to be quiet. And I need for you to listen real closely.
No, if I could sing, I would do some sort of rap, grunge rock crossover, like Korn, dubstep, I don't even know, Suicide Boys type crossover. This guy's sneaky. He's everywhere. I think he's off the screen, and then all of a sudden he turns around and bam, there's an AK.
Y'all look phenomenal. Y'all look phenomenal. Wow, take you see?
What's up, Laura? I'm sure this looks super ridiculous, but this guy standing behind this woman right here is armed. Can't show that pew pew stick on here. Normally, I don't have these problems with these protesters. Usually, their guns are in their pants and stuff. Backpacks, coats. Someplace where you can't see it because they're not legal. You know.
Okay, so let me introduce myself. I am Patrick Kimmons' mother. My son was shot September 30th of 2018 by Jesse Livingston and Sergeant Britt. He was shot 9 times in the back while running. No matter what happened that night, he had his hands up for some seconds. It was known in sight that he had no gun at the time that the police decided to shoot. They waited for him to turn backwards and run towards 2 cars and then gun him down. So that's a little bit of my story and who I am. And I came out here today to represent your organization, to march my group into your organization, because George Floyd was murdered as well. Even though it wasn't in Portland, Oregon, he's still a part of Black Lives Matter, regardless to the fact. So with that being said, all lives have been stolen. 1,093 lives have been stolen in the United States of America. And what do we want? We want justice. And when do we want it? We want it now. And we just don't want it. We're going to demand it by any fucking means necessary. Malcolm X was murdered. Martin Luther King was murdered. Who has been out here on these streets for 2 years marching? Me.
It almost sounds like the teacher on Charlie Brown.
Murdered. I started this 2 years ago. So with that being said, I've been out here through snow, ice, black ice, and rain. I won't stop by any means necessary. So JFPK is here at your event to have your back by any means necessary. And what I mean by any means necessary, I mean any means necessary. My son's life was stolen by some crooked criminals. They all deserve to be charged with murder. Every last one of them. And I will not stop until I get justice. And not just justice for Patrick Kimmons. I mean justice for all lives that have been stolen around the United States of America. I am soon to be traveling the world to speak about my story, because it's just not a story, my brothers and sisters. It is a testimony of black people's lives being stolen by the police. I said it's a testimony as well as a story. So I want you guys to know that do not let anyone discourage you from justice. Do not let anyone discourage you from justice. We will get it by any means. Keep up the marching, keep up the chanting, keep up the fighting, keep up the yelling, keep up the screaming. We will win in 2021. We will win in 2021. Patrick Kimmons' mother will make it in 2021 to the Black History Book of America. Because I will be the one to make a change at the DA's office. I will make a change at the district attorney's office in 2021. My picture will be known in the Black History books to make that change for Mr. Kimmons and all others' lives that has been brutally killed and murdered by the criminals, the injustice system. We need to change the system, my brothers and sisters. So again, do not let anyone discourage you, my brothers and sisters. Do not let anyone stop you from battling this fight for justice. This is a very important matter. If you think it's a game, you better go get a Monopoly game at the next Target down the street. Because we don't want you in none of my events if you think it's a game. Because I'm serious about marching. I'm serious about chanting. I'm serious about fighting for justice for Patrick Kimmons' life and all others. Because we're gonna fight, 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 we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight, we're gonna fight, we're gonna fight, we're gonna chant, we're gonna chant, we're gonna chant. We're gonna march, we're gonna march, we're gonna march, we're gonna march. By any fucking means necessary. I'm gonna go ahead on and pass it over. My anxiety is going up. But I want to say thank you for letting me do my small speech. I can go on and on and on and take over your event by my big mouth because I've known to take up 3 hours, but I'm not going to do that. My anxiety is sparking. So thank you for letting me take the minute to let you guys know who I am and enter this room, my JFPK Black Lives Matter organization of Portland, Oregon.
Hi, my name is Charlie, and I'm a part of this little daily protest that we put on every day for the last 9 months. It's small, but it's mighty. We do a lot of activism, writing letters, petitions, and calling out our political and community leaders. Today marks the 9th anniversary of George Floyd's murder. But that's just symbolic of so many murders at the hands of the police. And let me just say that from a racist system, that if they put a uniform and give them a gun and give them qualified immunity, and it gives them a badge to murder. I call it premeditated murder. I call it they justified homicide. So that's why we're here every day, because we are not going to stop, and we are dedicated to this corner, and we're dedicated doing the things we're doing until real justice is experienced, not just a dream. So we are here today to take a knee for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. And during that time, some of us will be in our anger, some of us will be in our grief, some of us will be in prayer, but whatever it is, just allow it to make you more fierce, more dedicated, more determined than ever to make sure justice is served up.
Thank you so much, Dark Fallout, for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan.
Because Black Lives Matter, right? Black Lives Matter, right? So, we're gonna take that knee in just a minute, but I just want to let you know that there will be a drum, if you would, every minute. Hi. So you guys can kind of keep track, okay? And then at the end, if you would like to stay, we protest here till 2 o'clock. And thank you so much for coming out, and thank you, Letha. I'm just, hug you. Yes. All right, everybody, take a knee.
Hey everyone, please take a second to hit that like button. We were just shadow banned. I was checking through my dashboard and they're trying to say there's internet connection issues and this, that, and the other. My software is not reporting any of that. It's got to go through my software before it gets to them. So they were just shadow banning us. I don't know if it's the 31 people who decided to thumbs down my video because they would rather make assumptions about me instead of actually read the description. But because of whatever just happened and them shadow banning us, I think what happens is people make reports and then YouTube takes us off the list. They have a person actually watch what's happening on the live and check out against whatever the report was, and that's when we get shadow banned. So I think that's what happened. I'm not exactly sure. All my little notification crap that YouTube gives me just went away. So I don't think we're under the shadow ban anymore, meaning we're not under review anymore. So if you could please take a second to hit that like button, rack up some likes really quick. We can get some people back in the chat because otherwise people think it's dropping out. So please hit that like button right now. Yeah, you see how that works? You see how I went from almost 1,000 people to like 200 and something people? It's because somebody either reported the account or CommieTube decided they didn't like what I said or something they saw on the screen. I'm not exactly sure, but something got it flagged because we dropped down to 200 and something viewers, and it's because they had a shadow banned. People always think I'm just messing around when I'm talking about that. Nah, it's real. You can see it. You can see it in the numbers. It's messed up, but that's why I always ask that everybody likes the video, because we got to fight that algorithm. Otherwise, people never see this stuff. People never know that this is even going on. And the next thing you know, they got people at the Capitol talking about it, talking about how these people are victims and this, that, and the other, when maybe it will seem that way if you don't get to watch it live every day. So that's why it's important that we hit that like button and we get as many viewers in here as possible, and share it out to people so people can see what's actually happening from day to day, not just when something big happens, because they got to see how, people need to know how this all leads up to, like, what the way they talk about them at the Capitol. There was actually something, I think it was yesterday, and they were talking about how white supremacy is so bad and systematic racism is so bad that these protesters are a reaction. They're not causing division, they're a reaction from the division. And while they can say that to people who don't know better, but it'd be really hard to say that to, somebody like me and a lot of the hooligans who've been watching this since May, and nah, they're on the offense a lot of times. They're on the offense more than they're on the defense. Hey, what's up, Sage Pup? Aw, crap. People saying they can't go to my channel. Hopefully they didn't shut me down for something stupid. Oh, God. Alright, let me see. Weird. I just went to my channel and it said there was an error, and I just refreshed it and I'm on the page. Well, I don't know. Something weird is happening. Yeah, YouTube's messing with my numbers right now. I just went into the dashboard, whatever, the behind the scenes crap, and they just took 200 people off my subscriber list. Like almost 200 people exactly. They're dumb. They're dumb. They're messing with me hardcore right now. And now I can't tell if the stuff going on with the video is related to it or if it's the camera person.
don't know what y'all were thinking of, but all I could think about was him and his last moments. And him on the ground, he wanted to die. Moment. I don't think I've ever reflected that deeply like that. I want to remind people that the system we cannot reform. The police are an irredeemable institution. The Minneapolis Police Department, they went through the entire 8-camp program. It was a 8-4 program. They went through the entire program, and still, Chauvin, who had 17 police misconduct complaints on him, still managed to George Floyd's neck for nearly 9 minutes and killed him. Reform is what killed George Floyd. Reform is what killed all these names that were out here. We have to get rid of this colonial force. They are a colonial force simply here to protect property in the interest of the ruling class. They're not here to protect people, especially people who look like me, especially people who look like Charlie. Any black or brown people it is not meant to protect. And they prove it over and over and over with each of these killings. This isn't going to stop until we really abolish these police. Another black man someone tagged on one of the buildings downtown. Minneapolis don't learn, and God, that's true. George Floyd, the people that he knew, all the love that he brought into this world, why he was killed. His family, to his community. Okay, I'm going to say George Floyd's name. Sparked the biggest civil rights movement in history that we've ever seen. So his life will not be in vain. It's not in vain. We for everything he brought to this world and he's had on all of us. George Floyd, thank you all for coming out to this. I would like to open up this mic to any black or brown anything they're thinking about right now, or in particular their experience with that meal. I think it would be nice to hear some just some people's experience with that. If you're black or brown and you want to come share your thoughts, please come grab this.
One of the first things that struck my mind was like how cold and how hard the ground is and how it felt on my knee. And then I started to think about what it was like for this man George Floyd to lay on the ground for 9 minutes with his face in the ground with someone on their knee, on their neck. Like, you felt how that felt to me on nail for 9 minutes. Like, what does it take for a person to have that much hate to do that to somebody and not care? You saw how he looked, how cold and unforgiving. He didn't give a fuck. It was another day at the office, and that shit's just fucked up. And it's just fucked up. And this is nothing new. This has been going on since America started. It's really fucked up. Like, earlier today I was watching a documentary about Oda Banger, who in 1904, this child was in a zoo, in the Bronx Zoo. And white people would come and look at him and poke fun at him and throw shit at him. Like, this shit's fucked up. People really tried to prove that black people were lesser by science. Eugenics. This shit is deep, and it's gonna take a lot to undo it. A lot of love, a lot of community, a lot of dedication. And yeah, I just want to thank George Floyd. Like, his life, like they said, his life is not in vain. Changed me, and I'm sure it's changed all of you too. And damn sure it changed the world. And yeah, that's all I want to say.
Thank you, Isaiah. Does anybody else want to come share any thoughts? On the mic, it's open. If you're scared, go to church.
I might be a little scared, but my name is Dorian. I am Native American and I'm Mexican, and I'm really nervous. I'm like shaky, my voice is shaky, but kneeling down, it broke my heart. All I could think about was my kids, and my children are actually like learning about this stuff, and it amazes me how much my 9-year-old daughter asks me so many questions, and all I can do is throw the knowledge at her that I learn, and I learn by doing research. I've been a part of some of your, words that you spoke around Portland, and I can't imagine how you feel. And my heart goes out to you. I couldn't imagine. Charlie, I know, I love you so much, and I'm so grateful that I got to be a part of this. But today it's crazy because this morning my daughter's like doing this paper, and she's like, Mom, I have to choose something on a black person. And I was like, oh, who are you doing? She said, I'm doing Tupac, Mom. And I heard her reading to her instructors, her teachers, everything that she's been studying, and it just amazes me how much my children are open to learning this. And for the 8 minutes, my knees were hurting. I was like, damn. At first, my thought was like, oh my God, I'm gonna ruin my shoes. And then it was like my heart started breaking. Like, like he said, how can somebody lean on somebody's neck for that long? And it was like nothing to him. I looked around and a lot of us were like switching knees off and on. And this officer sat there for 8 fucking minutes on this man's neck while he's screaming for his mom. And when he screams for his mom, it just breaks my heart, because I hope, I pray so much every single day. And I've had arguments with people about, and my own people, Native Americans, talking about, what about Native Lives Matter? What about this? And it's like, in my head, we cannot matter until Black Lives Matter. Because who got us to vote? What woman and what did MLK do for us? We wouldn't, it's the African Americans that have made so many movements in this world for all of us other people of color to matter. And Black Lives Matter, when we cannot all matter. Native Americans, all of us other colored people cannot matter until Black Lives Matter. Because this is a movement, and as much as I want to be out here all the time, I can't, but when I can, I am out here. And I do believe that all lives cannot matter until Black Lives Matter. And
What's up, Tony's Place? Hey, thank you so much, Lincoln Kane. I really appreciate the donation and all the support. Thank you so much.
We cannot matter until they do. And so my children, when they are able to be a part of the movement and part of, the youth marches, they love it. And my 9-year-old is just so ecstatic about it. And she's like, you know, she's just, I'm just really grateful to be out here. And Charlie, thank you for putting this.
Words.
It's just amazing to be out here and
stuff.
The person that is out here.
She sounds like she don't know what she's talking about.
The past 2 years and since the whole George Floyd incident, and it just keeps happening over and over. I pray every single day for something to happen, and it won't happen until that happens. And it won't happen if we stop doing what we're doing. If you stop doing what you're doing, none of this is going to matter. But there are people like Patrick Kimmons' mother out here every single week with her movement, trying to make a difference, and she is. Look at how many people are out here for everything. But that's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
Woo! I just want to remind everyone here that, like this person just said, like, she's been out here every single week for 2 years, and I don't know if y'all understand like how much of a toll it must take on Letha to have to come out here and re-traumatize herself every single week for y'all to understand.
Hey, thank you, Lincoln. I appreciate you.
Get your people to come out with you, and you go educate your people. Because the shit that we're dealing with right now, we did not create these problems. These are white people problems. So please go home and educate yourselves and your constituents and family so that Letha can get justice and she doesn't have to keep coming out here re-traumatizing herself with her story. Recognize how much labor and how much that weighs on somebody's soul. And also pay her for that. Her Cash App, Letha Loke, Venmo, Beast Mode 3700. Please give her that. And please keep coming out here. Please keep giving all that you have to this movement and to this woman and to these organizations. Give it all. There's no one in the world like you. There's no one in the world that knows everything that you know. And so there's no one in the world that can bring to this world what you can bring. So come as you are and bring it all. Because we're fighting against a belief system that only knows belonging by what it is not. So please keep coming and bringing everything that you have so that we can all get justice and live fucking free finally.
Nothing he said it didn't make any sense. Whatever he just said didn't make any sense. They don't know if they're fighting skin color, if they're fighting against police. All he knows is you need to come down and bring everything you got because we need the resources. That's basically all he said.
Right now, and the amount of people who have just dwindled off from this summer's movement and why they aren't continuing to fight, whether that's reposting stuff on social media, coming out here in these streets, whatever the case may be. And it's a majority of white people, because when in the summertime you saw hella white people, but where did all of them go? Like, it's so saddening. Like, if we're still out here now and we're still in the same place in the pandemic and, you know, whatever we have going on in our daily lives, we're still going through that, just like we were going through in the beginning of the movement. If not, you know, we've kind of figured out how to maneuver around COVID and how COVID works and stuff like that. So we should still be coming out here. And even if we can't be out in these streets, we need to be on social media. We need to be signing those petitions. We need to be raising our voice and making us heard in any type of way. And really, the power comes within the people. We've heard this over and over again. There's so much power within us. And we have to realize that. We need to quit putting money and materialistic things over each other. Because at the end of the day, money is just a dollar bill that you can rip in half. And at the end of the day, it has no value to it. But a person, a human being, they have value. They have morals. They have a soul. They have a spirit. So understand that at the end of the day, you can't just get rid of a person. We build the world. If we come together, there's so much we can do. Whether that's ending racism, ending police brutality, ending all of the things that we see on a daily basis that needs to come to an end. We can't do anything if we don't come together. So understand that. Call your friends out. Call your friends out. Call your family members out. Call your coworkers out. Because you're working with them. You're working in the same environment as them. Why would you want to work in a toxic environment? Why would you want to be around toxic people? The root of all evil is money, is the corporation that you're working for. So as a person, as a human being with feelings, say how you feel. It's okay.
You guys are killing me on this person's pants. Orange pants bad. You guys are hilarious.
Close to you, for real. Hold these words that everyone's saying close to you. Apply them.
There's Lorenzo.
I'm just going to say something real quick. You know, my name is Charlie, and I'm a tribal member of the Confederated Tribes of Grand Ronde. And we have a shared history of police brutality with our Black brothers and sisters, for sure, since the first terrorist came along, Christopher Columbus. And so I have had more than my share of incidences with the police, run-ins with the police. I've had that knee in my back, and I've been beat up with the Philly Club, and I've been shot at, and many more abuses by the police. But I will say this, did I deserve to be arrested? Yes. But did I deserve to be brutalized? No. I didn't talk back, I didn't resist, I didn't say, fuck you, motherfucker. But I still got my ass beat. So I'm out here every day, not just for George Floyd and Patrick Kimmons and all the rest, but I'm out here every day because I want my grandson, Dylan, right here, to grow up, my Black Indigenous grandson, to not have to experience what we have experienced in our lifetime. I want him to experience an anti-racist, anti-oppression, equality, equity, and you name it, right? We need to rip these systems up from the roots, and we need to build them all over again. Systems that will serve us, right? Right. So keep up the good work, and thank you for being here today.
Mic check. Is Aaron around? Aaron?
Aaron, where are you? Does anybody have any wet wipes? Wet wipes or even like a napkin? Paper towel?
Streamer to the rescue.
Must be shower time out there asking for wet wipes. It's like being at a music festival.
My check. I want to say thank you to all my fellow comrades, my brothers and sisters that's in my organization. That 8 minute and 46 second me thing, yeah, it hurt. So imagine the police me, not just George Floyd, because they just did it a couple days ago, to another man. So I don't know if you guys are following Black Lives Matter movement, but I'm at home at 2 and 3 in the morning and it just happened again. So give it up for my organization, JFPK. We marched from MLK, our final destination. We marched from there in the rain, hail, sleet, and snow to join to take that knee for George Floyd. I also want to say thank you for inviting us to your organization. It was nice to introduce ourselves to you guys. I'm sure we'll see you again. To my fellow comrades, we are going to take off and head back to our final destination. Again, thank you. Keep up the hope. Keep up the fight. Don't let nobody distract you from getting justice. JFPK.
Hey, thanks for being here, Black Warrior Spirit.
11 to 2. Sunday from 11 to 2. We don't stop. We keep going. I'll give my comrades what they need. That's support. Follow me on Justice for Patrick Kimmons, Facebook and Instagram. I'll try to leave people with hope. I'll leave at least a half a paragraph of how not to let others discourage you from getting justice while out here with 10 toes to the pavement. Feel free to join us. But just keep in mind, we don't play in my organization. We march. We march the whole time from 11 to 2. And I give JFPK a speech every event. Now, one event, I don't run my mouth about justice. And we do get fired up. So I want to say thank you again. May George Floyd rest in peace. May he rest in peace. May he rest in peace. May he rest in peace. Justice will be served.
I'm black screening it right now because this guy turned around with a pew stick.
Thank you.
My check. We're getting ready to march back down Denver, make a left on Killingsburg, and head back to our final destination. Let's get it.
They're gonna march all the way down here just to mumble through a microphone with a mask on so no one can understand what you're saying. Stupid. Not very well thought out. Hey, thanks for being here, Shirley. Hey, thank you so much, VG, for your donation, all your support. Yes, this is happening right now. All I show on this channel is live events that are actually happening right when we're viewing it. I have no idea what's going to happen. We are watching this together, and it is like that every time we're going live. I don't ever show reruns or anything like that. It's always live.
You know, we ought to really give ourselves a random applause. Because what organization do you know that's going to march from MLK into another organization and show respect for another organization? Not just that organization, but the respect was given also for George Floyd. That's not the first time that JFPK have marched in to someone's event. When we get notified that they want us present, we're on the go. We already had scheduled to be on MLK at our main location. But when we got invited, we said, oh, well, no, we're going to change it. We're going to the event and show respect for George Floyd. Give it up for JFPK.
Great job, y'all. Black people. Back up. We don't want
Hey, thanks for being here, Lioness.
we don't need us,
lights on it, so I don't use it during the day.
Hey, thank you so much, JR Real. I really appreciate the donation and all the support. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know what that is, Danny. I don't know what that is. Hey, thank you so much, Sarah, for your donation and all your support. I really appreciate you. I can't wait to get this new camera. The camera I have right now can't go on a camera stand. It's like a stupid laptop camera, but I'm sitting in front of a 40-inch TV, so I can't exactly hang it on the screen. So it's got to sit on the top of my desk. So I keep sticking my hands in front of the camera and stuff. It's so stupid. Hopefully the camera that I ordered can actually fit on a camera stand and I can get a better angle. Instead of you guys looking up my nose and stuff. Grody hooligans.
Backwards anymore. I'm sick of it. I don't walk backwards anymore. I know. I'm tired of it. Well, today you gotta go like this. Yeah. Concrete reporting right there.
Hey, thank you so much, Sherry. I really appreciate the donation, all the support. May God bless you too. What's up, Susan? Not much going on in Michigan. At least our snow is melting. That's about it. It's actually almost 40 degrees here, which is super nice. Especially because like last week it was like 6 degrees like all week. So everything's melting now. Thankfully. I wish it'd stay that way, but I'm sure it's not going to. YouTube really needs to do something about this whole showing pew pew sticks deal. there should be like a way I can tick a box or something and say this is for adults or explicit content or something like that, and then get away with showing pew pew sticks, because this is stupid. Drag my face all over the screen. It's very distracting. It's not what I want to do, and I'm waiting to see what the summer's going to be like. I'm actually considering trying to have a conversation with them, because in the summertime when they have police lines and stuff and all the police have the pepper ball guns and stuff like that, I don't want to have to block all of that. You end up just looking at a black box across the screen, and that's trash. So I don't know, I'm thinking about screen recording, doing a live chat with them, and then seeing what they say about paintball guns and stuff like that, and see if I can. I mean, it ain't gonna matter, because if they take the video down and they try to say, oh well, this is against our terms of service, and I even send them the screen recording of them telling me it's okay, they don't care. But at least for a peace of mind, I'd like to look into it. I was watching, I think it was Concrete Reporting the other day, and they were live. I caught the end of their engagement with the Portland police, and they had pepper ball guns, and he was streaming on YouTube, and he was capturing images of the pepper ball guns. But I haven't seen him live since on YouTube, so I don't know if they took him down because of it, if they put a strike on the video because of it, or if nothing happened. So I don't know. I can't sacrifice the channel just for the view of a pepper ball gun, because getting the truth out there on a daily basis is more important, especially because we cover a lot more important stuff than just these guys screaming at cops while cops are standing there with pepper ball guns. So it's a juggling act I have to do, but it's definitely worth it.
I feel like most of y'all are probably already aware, but yesterday, Daniel Prude, his killer cops walked free. And, I mean, who's really fucking surprised? But for anybody who's unfamiliar with the story, Daniel Prude was living in Rochester, New York, and cops put a fucking bag over his head in the rain while he was having a mental health crisis and naked in the street, and they killed him. And they were all just acquitted yesterday. Fuck Rochester PD. Fuck all police at the end of the day. But really, fuck RPD. So we're gonna say his name and bring him into this space, because his black life mattered, and those cops should be getting the fucking book thrown at them, but lo and behold, the system protects the boys in the blue, as it always does. Say his name! Say his name! Say his name! Say his name! Who'd they kill? Who'd they kill? Who'd they murder? Justice for! Say his name! Say his name! Say his name! Say his name!
Hey, thank you so much, Lincoln, for the donation, all the support. It depends on what hoodie you want, but I'm pretty sure that they got stuff back in stock now. They were having like a shortage on XLs and stuff, but depending on which one you want, I'm sure that they've probably recouped by now. I just got a Hooligan H zip-up hoodie, double XL. They had it in stock. It actually shipped out like right away. Hey, thank you so much, Nikki. Really appreciate the donation, all the support. They're against Biden too. They don't like Walter either. They don't like anybody. They really don't. They don't like anybody. Karen person walked right up to the guy carrying a pew pew stick. He's walking like right next to him. Just hold on a second.
What community looks like.
I don't know why, but this camera guy is like following the guy with the AK now. Trying to figure it out. He's like the majority of the screen. I don't even know if I can cover it. Just a moment. All right. I think the guy, I don't know what he did. Maybe fell off the bridge. I'm not sure. Just a second. Let me see if I can find another camera person real quick.
Shit. That's a big oops. Justice! Now! 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 Woo! I need to blow a cloud for that one. Ian, stop showing off your fucking monopod, bruh.
That's the public let you foot. I need you to recognize the fact that when we're born, we are born guilty in your eyes. And then Dr. Isaac what it is. We target from the moment take our first breath. Our sons are big. They look like fish. You call them predators. You catch them as fruit. You demonize them before they're even men. When they're grown, you kill them, or you turn on them, or you throw them away.
Hey, thank you so much, Edward, for your donation and all your support. Yeah, they repeat these chants over and over again until you're saying them in your sleep, and that's the point. Especially a lot of these groups at the end will say specific chants and require everyone to repeat. That's all brainwashing for sure.
Floyd! George Floyd! What the f?
I like how they're talking about George Floyd now, but they ain't been talking about him for the last 6 months. It's like they forgot until his case got brought back up.
Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd!
Don't you fucking forget it!
Woo!
Don't you fucking forget any of the names! All these names, every day there's more and more, and you forget them! We've forgotten to chant some of them.
But we haven't forgotten.
General Donald died too! He was 30 years old! We didn't have any vigils for him.
It's just so many names that we can't all just keep up all of us. That there's 1,093 names that need to be chanted.
That's my point.
But instead of calling the names, you can always say 1,093 people that have been murdered, and I do believe that I'll speak that at every event. So, I don't think that that's accurate. But I understand where you're going with this as well.
My point was that even the names we don't say are important.
That's right.
And while we're out here in the streets, we need to remember that there's names we don't say.
That's correct. You can possibly get pictures and stuff drawn with everybody's name on it that has been murdered. Because we do that in the government circle. We have all the pictures. So I will contact my other organization and see if it's a possible way if I can get a book for JFPK.
Let's say, rest in power, rest in peace, rest in love, George Floyd.
Rest in power, rest in peace, rest in love, George Floyd.
Rest in power, rest in peace, rest in love, George Floyd.
Power, rest in peace, rest in love, George Floyd.
Rest in power,
Rest in peace, rest in love,
George Floyd.
rest in power, rest in peace, rest in love, George Floyd.
Rest in power, rest in peace, rest in love, George Floyd.
Rest in power, rest in peace, rest in love, George Floyd.
There's so many names. And I hope that one day we don't have to say anymore.
I think Ninja's audio is off. I think it's not synced up properly.
System's done to me.
They lock us up and put us down.
They lock us up and put us down.
There ain't no justice in this town.
There ain't no justice in this town.
Papa, Papa, don't you die.
Hey, Brash. No, I haven't seen any conservative protests, rallies, anything like that. They've been demonized. They can't. They go outside, they're just white supremacists, so they don't do that stuff. It's been wiped out. I haven't seen a rally or a protest or anything that have to do with conservatives. They've been pretty much wiped out at this point. We'll see what happens when it starts getting warmer out and more people are willing to actually come outside and stuff. But ever since what happened at the Capitol, the whole like scene has been moved. It's just been wiped out.
Today is not my day to die.
I wish the camera guy would get away from the guy with the pew pew stick so I could find a feed that doesn't have audio sync issues.
They locked us up and put us down. They locked us up and put us down. There ain't no justice in this town. There ain't no justice in this town.
Hey, thanks for being here, Lincoln Kane. I appreciate you.
Justice in this town. There ain't no justice in this town. There ain't no justice in this town. Papa, Papa, don't you cry. Papa, Papa, don't you cry. Today is not my day to die. 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 Mama, Mama, can't you see? What the system's done to me? They locked us up and put us down. There ain't no justice in this town. 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 Woo-hoo! Because if you don't, you will die by pride. Because you didn't have the strength to ask them for a hand. Understand that. The only way you will be able to have change is if you really mean it. If you really step with your 10 toes like Lisa says. You have to really put it in your brain. What it means to fight. Being a leader is not taking pictures. Being a leader is being able to step back and talk to the people around you. Being a leader.
Yeah, Stella, I plan on live streaming the CPAC when the President Trump's going to speak. I didn't know if it was Sunday or not, but I will look into it. I plan on streaming it.
Does not make sense. How do you fight for Black lives and you can't fight for the people in your own city, in your own family? That don't make sense. If you're gonna be out here consistently. That when I feel like it's not working. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than than Instagram. It's deeper than that. You're not gonna ever feel that rage unless you really, unless you've lost a child. I don't know how that feels. I'm 21. I feel like I'm older than that. I feel like I feel like I've aged tremendously, and I haven't even lived half my life. Black women innately were loving. That's just in our blood. We just love. We take everyone into our corner. You've seen it with Letha. You've seen it with Regina. They take everyone in their corner. They take care of everyone. It's funny to me that when we say these words, as much as we say them right, it's hard to really understand it until you see it.
That's an awesome idea, Susan. I'll look into seeing if I can get some aprons made.
Each other. But as soon as we started running, they both looked around because they thought that they lost each other, and they grabbed each other's hands and started running together because they knew that they had to protect each other. It's in us to love. It's whether or not you want to use that. Whether you'd rather love,
What's up, Norman?
use your pride and hate.
Yeah, Abrash. I heard that Biden's not going to wipe student loans and stuff, but I wasn't really holding my breath for it. I owe $41,000 in student loans, and I would rather pay them off because I signed up for the debt than to get some sort of government handout to have them pay it off. So, yeah, I mean, I heard about it. Empty promises by an old man. Yeah, I heard.
On the freeway! Freeway! I hit the motherfucking freeway! Freeway! I hit the mother...
Hey, thanks for being here, Randy Ann.
Freeway! On the freeway! Freeway! On the freeway! Freeway! I hit the motherfucking freeway! Freeway! I hit the motherfucking freeway! Motherfucking freeway! I don't wanna say another motherfucking name! 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 Breonna Taylor! 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 We got the power! We got the
No, Tyson. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a secret scientist. I have a bachelor's degree in music production and audio engineering. Bachelor's of science or whatever. I don't know. I wanted to go to school for it. I did. I'm happy with what I learned. I wouldn't be able to do what I do now if I wouldn't have learned what I did while I was at school. The skills needed to live stream is very similar to the skills needed to run and operate a studio for music. So, I don't know. I don't regret any of it. I get a lot of hate for it. People find out and they're like, oh, that was a waste of money and blah, blah. That's what I wanted to go to school for. I did. To me, it was an accomplishment. So I have no issues paying back my student loans. It was worth it to me. So, yeah. This live stream is trash. I found another one, but the guy, he's so focused on the guy with the pew pew stick. I'm waiting for him to move around a bit and we'll switch because Ninja's live stream is messed up. The sound's off and everything.
Run the trailway to freedom! Run the trailway to freedom!
All right, just a second. I'm going to switch. trying to see if I need to cover up any pew pew sticks, but the quality of the video has dropped down so much. I think I might be all right.
Garfields, are you here? Garfields? Let me know real quick. Garfields, if you're here. I got something for you. Garfield Street Avenue. It's your street.
They spent 6 months telling all the conservative groups how stupid they were for open carrying, and now they're open carrying. I don't know why. I don't think these two people are gonna save all the rest of the people out here in the street, but they're sure making streaming this video a pain.
Give it up for the drum line. I said give it up for the drum line. Give it up for JFPK. Give it up for George Floyd. Give it up for all 1,093 people that has been murdered by the police around United States of America. Give it up. fired up today, my brothers and sisters. We did what we had to do. I said we did what we had to do. We showed up, we showed out, we kept 10 to begin, 10 and now to the end. We rocked the spot. We showed respect for George Floyd. We did an 8-minute and 46-second bow. We shouldn't have to bow for a black man. He shouldn't have never been killed like that. He should have never been killed at all. None of them should have never been killed at all. But unfortunately, they was. So with that being well said, we did a great job, my brothers and sisters. And and my anxiety is high. So I won't speak long today because I spoke at the first event. But who knows, you know I like to get fired up. It could go on. So what I want to say to you guys today is that Black Lives Matter. No matter what the situation was that any of the victims that was killed did, the problem with today's society is that the police is quick to come to any place at any given time when being called for help and putting their hands on the trigger, and then boom. So that is the problem, and that is the change that I will have made. The change that will be made, that I won't make with the police, really is to be fired with no rehire and get new people on the force. Not should they just do an equal fax, not should they do a Carfax, but goddamn it, do a people fax. It goes a long ways. We need to know who is serving us. We need to know who is claiming to protect us, because we can protect ourselves. We can keep ourselves safe. We do that at every event. We do that at every march. So really, to be truthful, we don't need the police. We don't need the government. The government is holding all the power in 10 fingers and both of their palms. But it's time that we get justice, my brothers and sisters. It is time that we get justice, my brothers and sisters. It is time that we take the power back. That we take the streets back. That we take the buildings back. That we take the land back. That we take MLK back. That we take interstate back. That we take every single highway back in the United States of America. With Black Lives Matter organizations. You're supposed to each one teach one. We should be getting bigger and bigger and bigger. We should not be discouraging another comrade to not show up. Show up and show out. Show up and show out. That's what it's all about, my brothers and sisters. That is what it's all about, my brothers and sisters. It's each one teach one. We all stand together. We all will rise as a nation. We rather stand for something than stand for nothing, my brothers and sisters. I said we rather stand for something than stand for nothing, my brothers and sisters. So with that said, we need to come together as one and rise as a nation, my brothers and sisters. Rise as a nation, my brothers and sisters. Show them that this is what democracy looks like, my brothers and sisters. Tell them that this is what a revolution is, my brothers and sisters. This is what a revolution should look like. All of these comrades with 10 toes to the pavement t-shirts on. This is a democracy. This is what a community looks like. This is a Black Lives Matter organization, JFPK. This is what we stand for. We back the black, my brothers and sisters. And we will back the black 10 to begin and 10 to end. So give it up for JFPK all motherfucking day. I have one more thing to say and I'm gonna get off this mic. It's been a crucial couple days for me. I'm not gonna tell you why, but I'm going to go self-care for 3 days straight. You'll see me on Facebook or whatever. I'm still gonna post, but it's time. It's getting bad, so it's time for me to back up for a minute. I'm still gonna come to my event Sunday and Thursday, but I'm getting there, and I know when it's time to do what I gotta do. I don't believe in taking breaks from JFPK unless I'm going to Vegas to go see Papa. But in Portland, there's no taking a break for me. It's just on my days off from JFPK, I need to go tuck in like Teddy Roxanne and do me. Whatever May it is I want to do, that's what I'm going to do. But I just want to take a second to tell you guys, I would appreciate it if you just donate Cash App or Venmo mode. I am going through a crisis. It's not like this show too fast, because we keep us safe, am I correct? We got our back, am I correct? I hope you got my back. So I hope you donate whatever you can. It's going towards my truck. It's going towards my business. My business is going to stay there. I'm working on a business truck. I got a lot of goals to succeed before 2021 is out. So just give me a little while longer. I can't wait to get in front of this DA. It's been some more problems again, but I know that God got my back with this. I'm on it. I'm on it, and I'm going to still win in 2021. Y'all keep me in your prayers. And much love to each and every last one of you, and thank you for coming out in this rain, sleet, and might even snow in Portland, Oregon, who knows. Give it up for JFPK one more time.
Take a step over here, do outro type thing. Get out of the way. Make sure you go right there. There's no. This isn't a. What's up? Hey, how you doing? How you going? Okay, so, woo!
I said let's go. I don't know what you're doing. Get over here now.
It's all fucked up. It's all fucked up. Whatever. It's raining.
Hear what I said.
Here's a mess. Thanks for being here, guys. It's really fucking cold and wet, so we gotta go. We gotta get the fuck out of here. But I might do home stream later. I'm not sure, but if I am, I'll see you then. But thanks for being here. We'll be back out. What's today? Thursday? No, Friday. Thursday. So tomorrow, there's a march tomorrow, right?
There's 4 p.m. Stop the Sweeps.
That's right. Stop the sweeps at 4 p.m. Okay, so that's what we'll probably be out here tomorrow doing that. Thanks for being here. I got to take off. Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
All right, just a second.
Yes, I'm gonna go with you, Eugene.
Yeah, so we'll be in Eugene.
All right, everyone. That seems to be it for right now. I will keep my eyes open for anything else going on. Any kind of events, rallies, protests, marches, stuff. Because we need to keep our eyes on the stuff happening around us. Thank you so much, Brenda, for joining the membership program. And welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate all of you. Big shout out to everyone that made donations, joined the membership program, or purchased any merch. You guys are what's keeping the channel going. You're why I can do this every day. So thank you so much. Thank you everyone for bearing with me while we were getting shadow banned and everything right in the middle there. Dropped us all the way down to, we went from like almost 1,000 people down to like 200 people because, you know, YouTube doesn't like, they don't like what I say. They don't like what I show. They don't like, you know, that we're not following the lies. We're out here exposing the truth and they hate it. So it's part of the game. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me through it though. I'm sure it's not going to be the last time. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Hey, thank you, Cameron. Carmen, for your donation and all your support. I really appreciate you. If you're new here, please subscribe, hit the bell icon, and join the Discord. Join the Discord is the best way to get notified when and where we're going live. The Discord is a free app you download on your phone. Come to any of my live videos, even if they're not live anymore. The link to the server is in the description. Follow through the steps. You'll be greeted with an automated message letting you know that you've done all you need to do in order to be notified when and where we're going live. So make sure you join the Discord. So, yeah, I'm going to keep my eyes open. I got all my notifications on and stuff. It's Thursday. It's usually a lot more busier on Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays than any other time of the week. And I want to make sure that we cover it. So thank you guys all for being here. I really appreciate you. If you're not following me on other platforms, stick around. I'm going to post all the links in the chat, but the links are always in the description. So if you have not read the description, please read the description. It will answer most of your questions, and it will keep us all connected so we can keep exposing the truth. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. Until next time, stand tall, shine bright, and that's a wrap.